Hey, I'm Brandon Ryan from Roland. We're here at Guitar Center today, and I'm really pleased to be able to talk to you about one of the models in the new Roland Boutique series. The Boutique series are modern recreations of some of our very classic synthesizers. This one is the JU-06, based on the Juno 106 from 1984. Now, this was a lot of people's first synthesizer. People have really fond memories of this keyboard, and I constantly have people tell me that they wish they'd never gotten rid of it. Well, now you can have a modern recreation of the Juno 106 in the new Boutique JU-06. Now, this is based on our analog circuit behavior. So we've gone through and very carefully modeled all the analog circuits, all the circuitry through the original Juno 106, and recreated that using DSP technology we call analog circuit behavior. And that gives you 4 notes of polyphony in the JU-06. So you can put these modules into the K25M optional keyboard, which is mostly made of metal, really well built, but you can also get them as individual tabletop synthesizers. So these can be put on a table, put on a larger master keyboard. They also increase your polyphony as you add multiple modules. So each module is capable of 4 voices of polyphony. Add another one, you have 8, 12, 16, and so on up to the theoretical limits of MIDI. So here I actually have 3 units, which will give me 12 voices of polyphony. But I can use just 1 unit. All the controls will send data to the other units, so everything is controlled from 1 master unit. I just run MIDI cables between them and put them in chain mode, and then I can play giant pads like this. Now, they also have a built-in speaker on the back, so you can play them anywhere. They also run on batteries. They can be powered off of USB as well, and they neatly integrate into computer systems using the micro USB on the back. So there's driver for Mac and Windows, and they can also power off of just a standard micro USB charger. When you have them in the K25M keyboard module, you get a couple of neat options. One, there's different positions. So here we have the flat position, but just by pushing a button on the back, we can raise this to a semi-inclined or fully inclined position. K25M, mostly made of metal, so the full faceplate, full sides, are really well built. And the controls on the unit itself have great resistance. They really feel good. You can dial in the sounds, even though they're very small, you do have a lot of control. There's also a built-in 16-step sequencer. The original chorus of this model is built in, which is kind of a famous part of its sound. So this is the default patch, which for those of you who've had Juno 106, you'll recognize it. All right, so this is a kind of classic pad sound that these kind of synthesizers are well known for. All right, here's a very classic kind of lead sound. Here's another example of a classic Juno 106 lead. The Juno 106 was also really well known for its bass sounds, and those are recreated here. And here's another bass sound. Here's a couple other classic Juno 106 lead sounds. And here's a really lush, classic pad sound that uses the JU-06 LFO. And then the JU-06 is also capable of some really cool synth effects as well. So this has been a quick look at the JU-06 based on the classic Juno 106 from 1984. Really great build quality, amazing sound, and in a modern package. So for more information about these, or if you want to check them out in person, make sure to go to your local Guitar Center or check out guitarcenter.com.